Anyone who's ever lingered in a grocery store checkout lane can name a handful of fad diets, whether South Beach, raw food, cabbage soup. Each one of them is billed as the diet of the future. But what about the diet of the prehistoric past? Paleolithic man seems to have kept in pretty decent shape. So what was the caveman secret? Here's John Berman for our series, You Are What You Eat.
On this normal winter afternoon, I might not be prehistoric, but I am eating like Fred Flintstone.
They're a page right out of history.
A small piece, please. Thank you.
Why would I say no to steak?
I might not be carrying a club, but I am dining like it's 10,000 BC.
I can eat the fat, too?
Yes.
I might not be a caveman, but I am trying the caveman diet.
Good Lord. A small, very small piece, and then I'm done.
What cavemen ate was meat. Meat they killed, also vegetables and nuts. What they didn't eat, besides processed foods, was bread, grains, rice, anything that's a product of agriculture. Caveman diet is sort of slang for this meat fest, which people swear by to lose weight and get ripped. True adherents like to call it paleo for Paleolithic. Art Devaney started eating this way about 30 years ago.
It's a personal question, but how old are you, really?
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 73.
73 years old.
Yes.
You look pretty good for 73.
Thank you. I think biologically I'm not 73.
Trying to improve the health of his family, he decided that human beings were designed to eat like our caveman or Paleolithic ancestors.
So when people call you a caveman, people call you a Neanderthal, you say?
Sure. Actually, the human species at that time, large, powerful, bigger brains, they gave us all that we have.
When was the last time you had a bagel?
What's a bagel?
Actress Megan Fox is rumored to be a fan, and nutritionists we spoke to seem to have no major problems with it. It balances meat with a lot of fresh vegetables.
I think it's very popular. It's very, very popular. I know many, many people who swear by the caveman diet.
It's basically saying no processed food, which is positive. I mean, the average person should be staying away from more processed foods.
I would say that if they're able to maintain that and they're choosing lean meats and they're really watching the fat, then, then it's okay for them.
In today's world, you can't eat like a hunter and gatherer if you're sitting on the couch.
And it isn't just the eating. There's a whole paleo lifestyle. Devaney, the author of The New Evolution Diet, tries to work out like a caveman too, which is why he does stuff like this.
Pulling your Range Rover?
This is hauling heavy bison out of a pit. You're using every single muscle in your body. You're not going to hurt yourself by overdoing repetitions or anything like that.
You're not going to hurt yourself by pulling your truck?
It's easy. Yeah. I mean, it's easy for me.
Because it looks like a lot of things to me, easy's not the one that pops to mind first.
But Art isn't alone. At gyms across America, paleo converts are committed to paleo workouts. No jogging, spinning, or Pilates here.
So we're progressing from doing our power clean to a push jerk, and then jumping up to the bar, and from our whole hominid past, like running and jumping and escaping a predator, or being able to get up into a tree to be able to get some food.
Rob Wolf, author of The Paleo Solution, runs a gym like this in California. All this powerlifting and climbing, imagine trying to escape from a mastodon.
When you go into your gym, what's going on that's different than if you go into Equinox?
Usually when people walk in initially, they're not sure if it's an automobile chop shop or what exactly it is, because it's just a big warehouse. And then there are gymnastics rings, pommel horses, kettlebells, cargo nets that people climb. So there's none of the classic gear that you would see in a regular gym.
Was the idea to have the caveman workout?
To a degree, but it's not a historical revisionist kind of thing. I mean, we're not scratching around under bushes and getting poison oak on us. It's trying to make full body functional movements that are fun. And because we do it in a group format, I think a lot of the success of my gym and the gyms like it is that there is that tribe element to it.
We are in Park Slope in Brooklyn, New York, at CrossFit South Brooklyn.
And 3, hold.
At the gyms, they love the tribe.
And recover. It's transformative, both physically, mentally, and socially. You come in and you're sort of accepted for who you are, and then immediately challenged to get better.
But this tribe isn't just about diets and exercise. While the workouts look tough, the tribe knows how to play too. In this CrossFit gym in Brooklyn, they had about 70 people in their Paleo Challenge, eating, living, lounging, and partying like our ancestors.
So, you've converted 1 million people, but the core members, I mean, who are the people really into this?
You would think it's totally the lunatic fringe, but it's everybody.
So it's, not people wearing bearskins and carrying clubs?
No. There's a lunatic fringe of that, and it's funny for everybody, us included, but that's not the typical person at all.
So next time you see a fit guy in a business suit, grunt to the caveman. I'm John Berman for Nightline in New York.
Paleo diet is one of today's hottest healthy lifestyle approaches for good reason. It's practical and it promotes natural eating plans. Dr. Kellyanne Petrucci is a nutritionist and author of Living Paleo for Dummies. I love that. She is sharing her tips on how to lose weight. Thank you for being here, and you've brought a lot of things. Okay, so the paleo diet to me sounds like something Neanderthal.
Well, some people think that way, but really it's a diet about eating whole foods. It's about a diet of bringing us back to where we should be, because we got too far off. See, that's the thing. Our hunter-gatherers actually ate exactly what we're supposed to be eating, because even though these foods that we're so used to today, the refined foods, the sugary foods, actually our bodies haven't quite gotten used to them yet. See, so these foods that are all the foods that we're designed to eat, and that's where paleo really works. They're foods that work the best with our body.
Right. Okay, so you've brought some instances, you've brought some samples, so tell us what we should be eating.
Yes, so we want to eat all nutrient-dense foods. And what that means are foods that bring the most nutrients into our cells and get rid of the toxins, because if anyone wants to lose weight, the best way to lose weight, the only way to lose weight, there's one path. That's getting the toxins out of the cells and bringing the nutrition into the cells. So we do that by eating healthy foods. Healthy foods floods our cells with that. So all kinds of meats and fish and healthy eggs, healthy fruits, healthy vegetables, and a big one, healthy oils. Healthy oils is one of the most important things that we need in our diet, because a lot of people think fat gets you fat, but see, fat doesn't. Healthy fats keep you healthy. They keep your cells healthy, and they actually help you get fat out of your body.
Well, what would be some healthy fats?
A fantastic fat, and it's actually amazing to cook with. It's coconut oil. It's one of our favorite oils. And there's all kind of antimicrobial agents in them. It's amazing. It makes your skin take on a whole new glow. You get nice white piercing eyes. It makes your cells healthy again, so it makes us healthy.
So you brought over here, is that salmon over here?
Yeah, salmon is amazing. This is a fantastic food. In the morning, if you can redefine how you eat, a little piece of salmon, some blueberries, and you are ready to go.
Salmon and blueberries, I wouldn't have thought of that as a competition or a combination that I would have put together.
Yes, and it actually works, and it tastes wonderful and makes you feel good. But a lot of these foods are about one thing. They're about slaying the sugar demon. Because this is something we can all relate to. I'm sure you've met the sugar demon.
I have. I am quite good friends with the sugar demon.
Yes, well, most of us are. And here's the thing. When you eat the foods that we're supposed to have, that sugar demon starts to quiet. It starts to quiet, and that's another big tip for trying to get the weight off. A lot of the diets out there are not successful because they haven't accomplished this. This is huge, and the more you eat like this, you develop food values. Just like you go back to your values, anytime you want to make a decision about anything, well, you do that about food.
Right.
You actually go back to your center, your moral center, and say, yes or no.
Your moral center, I love that.
Yes, and when you start eating these foods, you develop a yes, no, or maybe, because this is not about eating strict. This is about having a foundation. Sometimes, once you get healed, because this does heal conditions like you have never seen. This is amazing. It boosts your immunity, fight aging, you lose weight. once you get to that place, you can say, you know what, I'm going to be 70% paleo. I'm going to be 80% paleo. You find your own personal play.
Now, I see something here that wouldn't normally remind me of a diet food, but at least you can indulge in some things,
you can
right?
Look, they're pancakes. It's about sweets redefined. It's not about suffering. This is a matter of having sweets in a way that actually can make you healthier. It's not about being strict. It's not about no sweets. Pancakes you can have. What we do with paleo, which is fantastic, is we have coconut flour that we use.
Oh, coconut flour, I've never heard of that.
Yes, and almond meal. You use those. So it's a matter of getting these desserts to be grainless and having less sugar. And you can do incredible things with just fruit. These are fudge bombs. Now, I defy anyone not to eat one of these and tell me this is not sensational. It's in the book. It's fantastic. There's a lot of recipes in the book that you can actually not have any grains, and you will be amazed. Prepare to be amazed and prepare for the magic to happen, because it will.
And how long does it take to get those toxins out of your body?
It depends on, I've had people that 30 days is good. We always start someone out with a 30-day reset, because you want to reset your body, kind of recalibrate it to a higher level. When you eat paleo strict for 30 days, then you see where you are. Some people may need another week or two of strict paleo before kind of going off and having muffins and the paleo pancakes and the paleo desserts. And some people say, you know what, I need a little bit more time. It just depends. That's where the personal play comes in. But this is your foundation, and that's the key. These are your foundational foods, and if you stick to the food your body is designed to have, the magic will happen.
Thank you for your information. Very informative. Thank you.
Thank you
for being with us this morning.